Josh, let's walk through this. Obviously, health is the #1 priority. That's why the shelter-in-place orders were put in place. But stores like Walmart and Target can be open because they sell essential items. But they don't just sell toilet paper and Clorox wipes. I can walk into one of those stores right now, and I can buy a beach chair, a bikini, a book, and a puzzle. Yet if I come to my town, my main street, my toy store, my surf shop, and my bookstore are all shut down indefinitely.
Yeah, I think that's the crux of the issue right now. There's no doubt that governors did what they felt was right in determining which retailers were essential and which weren't. But that was in early March, and I think a lot has changed. And I think there are aspects to what we're deeming as essential or not that are going to bleed over into the real economy in ways that could not have been foreseen. And I think the arbitrariness of some of this stuff is really what the issue is going to be. So if you talk to an independent florist who's got a flower shop there for 20 years, and they watch people walking out of a Target with their arms full of bouquets of flowers, the question becomes, wait. What's different about the way I'm selling versus the way they're selling? If anything, the Walmart, the Target, has thousands of people in and out all day. I need maybe 20 or 30 customers a day to pay my rent. Why can't I have those 20 or 30 customers, which I think is less of a health risk and frankly, better for the main street of my town? So we have to address that. It's a huge issue.
Kim, you own a gift shop. Mother's Day would have been huge for you, and the summer season is really when all your business gets done. Walk us through your situation and your frustration.
Yeah, so we basically closed down out of respect for everyone. We were scared at first. The pandemic hit. We didn't know. We didn't want to be the business that was open and had the stigma after we worked so hard to build our clientele that we were staying open. We were putting people at risk. So we closed down, and we've had to do pickup delivery. We've had to do curbside. This should be the busiest time for us. We are a resort town. All of Chicago have lake homes here. They come up here. And it's frustrating because we're closed and we don't really see, I don't understand why. People are going, I go to a department store and you stand in this huge line to get inside, and then you get in and you can't even stay far enough away from people. Yet when they come to my store, we respect each other. We keep personal distance, and I'm having to struggle basically to make ends meet. And we sell the soaps, we sell the lotions, but you have this moral responsibility to keep everyone safe. And it's very frustrating.
Josh, is this unintended consequence one of the reasons the market is doing so well? We knew that before all of this happened, the Amazon effect was underway, the digitization of America, and people were doing one-stop shopping and doing it online. Now that we're seeing that happen by force because of what's happened with Corona, is it only going to exacerbate that Main Street USA will be lost?
I think there's no doubt about it. I don't know about completely lost. I think there's always a place for local businesses that people really treasure that experience. But look at the comps that Walmart and Target were able to report. You talk about mid-single digit same-store sales for the physical locations of Target, which is what they told us in the last week of April. And then online, of course, is up 80%, 90%, and say the same thing about Walmart. So this is really accelerating a trend that's already been harmful to smaller retailers. I don't think there's any way really around the fact that these companies, the big publicly traded retailers that are surviving, have gotten very good at this sort of omni-channel experience. And now you think about the financial resources they have to build things like acrylic guards so people aren't breathing on cashiers, et cetera. How are local retailers going to keep up with multi-billion-dollar war chests that are going to be dedicated toward worker safety, cashier safety, restocking safety, PPE, testing, training? It's almost impossible. So, yeah, it's a very tough situation. I'm not exactly sure what the answer is, but I think us talking about it should open up some doors and some additional conversations.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.